It's Women's History Month.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Now, obviously, there are countless women from out American history who could be on this list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman, everyone
Rachel
back
Dolezal.
from-
Michelle
Dolezal,
Obama.
yeah. Alice Cooper. So many.
Yeah.
The Queen.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson, yeah. We could go on forever.
Marilyn's hands.
I mean, we could take the entire episode and just list amazing women. But in the interest of time,
I think they're all amazing.
We
Just gonna
paired-
put that out there.
do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I
believe all women. They're all amazing.
I disagree, but it's okay.
Except for my ex. She can go fuck herself.
So we pared it down to the top 5 women of recent history. We're going to do our best. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
it is, yeah. I'm gold. I can't wait to meet these ladies.
All right. I'll start it off with number 5 is C.C. Telfer, who is an American 400-meter hurdler who became the first woman.
Hey, watch yourself.
To win a women's NCAA. See, the only reason it's a news story is because she's a man.
Stop it.
Or else it wouldn't be a story.
Oh.
No.
It would just be a woman winning a race.
No, it's a woman being oppressed by a governing body.
Okay, right.
Then
okay.
winning a race.
So she, that was in, the 400-meter hurdle in 2019. And the governing body, the World Athletics, last year decided that it was going to prohibit athletes who have gone through what it calls male puberty. I'm not sure why it's in air quotes, because it's...
I thought genders were a social construct.
Yeah. Apparently, they are. So anyone who's gone through quote-unquote male puberty cannot participate in female world rankings competitions. So Telfer competed for the NCAA Division II Franklin Pierce University men's track and field team for 3 years, although according to her said that he never saw himself as a male athlete.
As she shouldn't.
As she shouldn't. It's all very confusing.
I don't know what.
You know what? I don't even like the gendered language.
Please do not use gendered language.
Should we?
What's going on out here? I'm lost.
Yeah.
Kenny just came off the bender.
I got bent last night.
Do you want to take number
Hey, you got
4?
your oil changed.
What's that?
Got your oil changed.
Sure. Oh,
Do you want to take number 4, Kenny?
I'll take number 4. Oh my goodness. Number 4 is J.C. Cooper is a male powerlifter who is demanding to compete in the women's division. He was originally barred from competing against the women, but 2 years ago, Cooper filed a lawsuit against USA powerlifter for discrimination. The court sided with Cooper, and then his ruling also mandated the USA powerlifting must cease and desist from all unfair discriminatory practices because of sexual orientation and gender identity, and that it revises its policy. So congratulations, JC. Now go destroy some women.
Yeah.
Without your penis.
I'm pretty sure JC's still intact.
Is he?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure all of these
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then
women
that sounds
are
a little
still intact.
I think the young kids call it sus. Is that what the young kids just call it? Is that what you young boys are calling it? Sus?
I
Is that
just
sus?
want to walk up these stairs and leave
Suspect.
right now.
Seuss.
Seuss.
I don't know. I feel if you got a penis,
Dr. Sus.
just don't use it between us.
Yeah.
Wise words from Kenny G.
The curls got me, my frequency's wild.
Yeah, you're on point.
Sharp tonight.
You got him out. That's what happens when you
You
get him
got a
out.
pencil sharpener in my pocket.
You're going to start shooting lasers. Matt, you want to take number 3
Absolutely.
on the list?
Absolutely.
Yeah, hold on, we got lasers.
Veronica Ivy, a Canadian cyclist who became the first transgender woman to win a world track cycling championship, has taken issue with the sport's governing body's updated policy on transgender athletes participating in women's activities. The Union Cycliste Internationale updated its policy to prohibit any trans cyclists from competing in women's events if they had transitioned after male puberty. There's that Male puberty. again.
Male puberty.
Same.
Yeah.
As if puberty can be gendered.
Seriously. Puberty is fluid.
Surrounded by bigots.
I'm still waiting to reach puberty. It never happened.
You get there.
I'm trying to grow.
Yeah.
Every which way but loose. Like, come on, hook me up, please. Always ask Santa Claus for another few inches.
Ivy vented on Instagram saying that now she's forced to compete, to be humiliated by competing in the men's open category. There's no cis women in this category, only trans women and cis men. That means it's not open. The UCI has said loud and clear that trans women are not real women and that we must be treated as other, and that cis women must be protected from us, innocent trans women.
I'm fucking confused.
I am too.
Yeah.
Confusion.
So is Ivy, apparently.
Ivy's very confused.
Yeah.
Anyone who uses the prefix cis, I think, is confused.
Yeah.
It's the only time I use sis is when I call my sissy sissy.
Yeah.
That's the only time.
The only time I use when I call JoJo a sissy. Fucking cream puff.
No more open toe shoes at the show, even though they're not.
You don't like that?
You keep
all
staring
with
at
the
his
little
toe
Yeah,
cleavage.
yeah, he's
You
really
can't look.
It's like they
You
all
can't
look
look
like little
away.
penises. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your toes. They're
10
much
little
bigger
dicks
than
on
me.
the end of your foot.
Jesus. You should get on like that foot finder or whatever they call it.
Yeah, I got some masculine feet. It's pretty nice.
All right, we got 2 more to go till we can move on, gentlemen. Number 2 is known to everyone, and if it's not known to everyone, it should be. Number 2 of the 5 greatest women of recent history is Leah Thomas.
Oh, that's not who I was hoping for.
From the University of Pennsylvania. So Thomas is without a doubt everyone's favorite swimmer, and if she's not your favorite swimmer, then you're fucking transphobic.
You're a bigot.
Exactly. Thomas is yet another man who had a very unremarkable career competing against other men until he decided that he was a woman. Leah then went on to win the NCAA Division I National Championship in 2022 for the women's 500-yard freestyle. And like most of these brave women, if you go to Leah's Wikipedia page or many other articles about her, see, I said her.
You should. She's a woman.
It's fucking with my head. I don't even know how to keep it straight. All these places will state that she was assigned male at birth.
That should be a crime.
And then she didn't. Yeah, I can't believe it's taken until this year until we figured out that doctors do such a horrific crime against people to assume their gender when they're born instead of
Yes.
waiting until they can.
That's for your
Tell people
parents
what
to
they're-
decide
Right.
Just sounds like a bunch of
when they
beta male
push you
bitches.
when they push you into being transgender.
Or your kindergarten teacher
Or
to
that.
decide and then
Yeah.
decide to tell your parents.
Or
you're
you're the police.
or your surgeon general.
Somebody.
But she eventually realized that her truth was that she was a woman. And she went on to kick some serious ass in the pool.
You know, rumor has it that she still sleeps with women.
Yep.
Yeah. So she's a lesbian.
Trans lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting angle. I haven't tried that one yet.
Just a heads up, gentlemen. I'm a transformer. I'm more than meets the eye.
we know that.
Trans.
Below the waist.
I'm not a GoBot, bitch.
Below the waist, you can turn into whatever you want to turn into.
Pretty much just trim down the
You should
bush.
see me when I'm by myself. I do transform. You know.
And finally, we're coming to number 1. And we should have had a sample of a drum roll.
Is it
My
Michelle Obama?
favorite.
But we're
Please
going
be Michelle Obama.
to. We need a drum roll.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
You know who it is. Number 1 on our list of the top 5 women of recent history
on, Michelle
is
Obama.
Admiral Rachel Leland Levine.
I drive a Subaru because I'm gay.
Way to
Love
go.
Foresters.
Take it.
Way
Number
to
one.
go.
I used to have a Legacy.
Pennsylvania native.
That's
Does
right.
that make me gay?
What'd you have?
I used to have a Subaru Legacy back in 09.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
As long as it was back in 09.
It
Yeah.
had a big back end on it.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty
Everyone
good.
knows Miss Levine is a pediatrician, and she serves as the United States Assistant Secretary of Health since 2021. I didn't know she also had a degree in medicine as well as psychology and pediatric medicine. And I don't think this person should be anywhere near children.
No.
Nor should anybody be taking any kind of psychological advice from this person.
No.
This is a person who was a full-grown man who was married, who had kids before he decided that he was transgender, and now lobbies hard for pushing kids down this road, starting right with these cross-sex hormones, which they like to say are reversible, which is bullshit. It's basically, it's chemical castration.
Yep.
And then what it ends with is mutilating the bodies of underage children, chopping off penises and breasts. And it's, I really believe we're going to look back on this period of time in the future almost the way we look back on the ancient Aztecs who were sacrificing virgins to the sun god, to be like, what the fuck were people thinking?
I mean, we're doing the same
What
thing
were
right
people
now.
thinking?
Like just
weren't
sacrificing young kids'
thinking-
dicks to Biden.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're going to look back on in the
So,
future. This is going to be
history
a dark.
repeats itself.
This is going to be a dark period.
Well, it's gender affirming care.
Right. That's what they
It's
call it.
life saving.
Right.
Gender affirming care.
I've seen videos.
Even though gender doesn't exist, so I don't know what there is to affirm.
There's
But it's saving lives.
there's so many contradictions when you
I've
get
seen-
to.
It makes perfect sense to me. I just think you're a bigot.
Well, I've seen videos of people that had that happen to them many years ago, and it's like they like regret that thing happening to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Like
the
I've seen,
detransitioners.
like, grown, like older people that had this done way back in the day, and they're like they can't heal properly. It's just like really bad.
You know who should really be pissed off? The gays. Because all these little gay kids are being told that they're women.
Exactly.
You should be a woman. You should transition. There's going to be no gays left.
Well, if you
Who's Kenny going to fuck?
Not you, bitch. Not you, Matt. Your feet are too big.
if you read some of the stories, and that group, Gays Against Groomers, is putting out every day a couple stories from these detransitioners, these people, and the majority of them talk about how they basically just had internalized homophobia. They didn't want to believe that they were gay, and they got this idea put in their head by these gender clinicians and psychologists that, well, maybe you're actually a girl or maybe you're actually a boy, and that made sense to them because they didn't want to admit to themselves that they were just gay.
Yeah.
They were just gay. And when you look at the numbers too, I think it's believed between 80 and 80% of kids with gender dysphoria who grow out of it go on to be gay.
Yeah.
And they still have their body intact. And
Or
they can
straight, and they were just having a weird moment in their life.
Right. Yeah. But their body's intact. They're still able to have an orgasm.
Like that one night in
They're
Germany.
still able to procreate if they want to,
Yeah.
you know, as opposed to having a sterile body that's unable to have any kind of sexual pleasure for the rest of their lives.
That
Because
sounds dangerous.
It's like, do what you want, but keep the options on the table, right?
yeah.
Like,
Right.
you can say or
Let
be
the
whatever you
youngsters
want,
develop
but
first
as soon
before they
as
make that
you start
development.
cutting things off or stopping hormones, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't vote or drink or anything else until you're of age, but you can cut your dick off and prevent puberty.
You,
Right.
you can go down that road with like almost every, like now, like with like the same thing. Like you can't buy tobacco until you're 21, but you can go to war.
Yeah.
But hopefully this list has proven to everyone that in the year 2024, the best women are in fact men.
That's
It's Women's History Month.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.